To Madam. For our final project for ACC116 for costing methods, our title is Sate Jumbo, which is cita rasa sate yang istimewa. So meet the groups, which are first Akmal Yusri, second Arash Adam, third Amir Aiman, and last one is Azri Aidil. So our business overview is Sate Jumbo. Its name is Sate Jumbo, and the owner names is Nor Azam bin Ayub, and their operating hour is at 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. and their commencement date was on 3 May 2022, and their address at Bukit Beruntung, Rawang, Selangor. So the assignment flow chart, which is the first team is team meeting and business selection at 15 January. Second one, we go to analysis of business companies at 16 January. And then we go to analysis of product costing at 17 January. And then we go to draft the assignment report at 20 January. And the last one is submission of report to the lecturer at 24 January. For product costing in Satay Jumbo, first the general overview is for Satay Jumbo. The analysis of direct labor costs focus on each employee who earns 1,600 a month. So all employer only work only 23 days a month. So this approach involves identifying tasks that directly contribute to the production of satay ayam and satay daging, including total overhead costs. And this cost then proportionally distribute across the total units produced each day. By adopting this systematic method, labor costs per product are accurately calculated and allocated, offering a clear insight into labor's roles in the overall production cost.
So, for the identification and breakdown of direct material costs, which is the direct material to make for chicken satay, they give information like breast chicken, sugar, turmeric powder, fennel seed, coriander seed, and also lemongrass. So for the breast chicken, they use 2 kilograms times with 10 ringgit, which is the cost of direct material get 20 ringgit. So for sugar, 0.5 kilogram times with 2 ringgit and 50 cents, they get 1 ringgit and 35 cents. For the turmeric powder, which is 0.1 kilogram times with 30 ringgit, they get 3 ringgit. Fennel seed, 0.1 kilogram times with 60 ringgit, which is they get 6 ringgit. Next is coriander seed, 0.1 kilogram times with 20 ringgit, which is they get 2 ringgit. And then lemongrass, 10 pieces per 5 pieces times with 1 ringgit, which is they get 2 ringgit. For the direct material for beef satay, which is they just change breast chicken to the tenderloin beef, so they need 2 kg times with 30 ringgit to get the direct material cost 60 ringgit. So the next one is analysis of direct labor cost in production, which is the total worker that work in the company. So there are 2 worker in the company that paid 1,600 for 23 days a month. So for each day, they get 70 ringgit. So the next one is for allocation manufacturing overhead costs. So manufacturing overhead costs for both chicken and beef satay for per day. So the indirect material, they use oil, coal, and satay sticks. For the material usage, for oil, 200 milliliter per 1,000 milliliter times with 7 ringgit, which is they get 1 ringgit and 40 cents. For coal, they use 2 kg times with 5 ringgit, they get 10 ringgit. For satay sticks, they use 300 pieces per 1,000 pieces times with 5 ringgit, which is they get the indirect material cost 1 ringgit and 50 cents. For the indirect expenses, which is they have water and electric bills. So uh, they said that water and electric bills daily is 16 ringgit. So we total for the indirect material and expenses, which is we get total production overhead cost of 28 ringgit 90 cents. So for non-manufacturing overhead costs for both chicken and beef satay per day, they on they only bring out money for advertising, which is 200 ringgit.
So for the product costing, we have two kind of product, which chicken satay and beef satay. So for the chicken satay, we have direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, and indirect material. Okay. For direct material, pressed chicken, 2 kilogram times 10 ringgit will be 20 ringgit, and for sugar 0.5 kilograms times 20 times 2 ringgit 50 cents will be 1 ringgit 25 cents, and turmeric powder 0.1 kilogram times 30 ringgit will be 3 ringgit, and fennel seed 0.1 kilogram times 60 ringgit will be 6 ringgit, and coriander seeds 0.1 kilogram times 20 ringgit will be 2. And lastly, lemongrass 10 pieces divided by 5 pieces times 1 ringgit will be 2 ringgit, and we total up, the answer will be 34 ringgit 25 cents. For the direct labor, we have two direct labor. We have two labor, and for first labor is 1,600 ringgit divided by 23 days. The answer will be 70, and same as the second labor, 1,600 ringgit divided by 23 days. The answer will be 70, and 70 plus 70, the total is 140 ringgit. For direct expenses, which electric and water bills, the price is 16 ringgit. And for and to find the prime cost, we total up the direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses price, which is 34 ringgit 25 cents plus 140 ringgit plus 16 ringgit. The answer will be 190 ringgit and 25 cents. And for production overhead in direct material, oil 200 milliliter divided by 1000 milliliter times 7 ringgit. The answer will be 1 ringgit 40 cents. And for coal, 2 kilograms times 5 ringgit will be 10 ringgit, and satay stick 300 pieces divided by 1000 pieces.
So the next one.
So for the product costing, we have two kind of product, which chicken satay and beef satay. So for the chicken satay, we have direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, and indirect material. Okay. For direct material, pressed chicken, 2 kilogram times 10 ringgit will be 20 ringgit, and for sugar 0.5 kilograms times 20 times 2 ringgit 50 cents will be 1 ringgit 25 cents, and turmeric powder 0.1 kilogram times 30 ringgit will be 3 ringgit, and fennel seed 0.1 kilogram times 60 ringgit will be 6 ringgit, and coriander seeds 0.1 kilogram times 20 ringgit will be 2. And lastly, lemongrass 10 pieces divided by 5 pieces times 1 ringgit will be 2 ringgit, and we total up, the answer will be 34 ringgit 25 cents. For the direct labor, we have two direct labor. We have two labor, and for first labor is 1,600 ringgit divided by 23 days. The answer will be 70, and same as the second labor, 1,600 ringgit divided by 23 days. The answer will be 70, and 70 plus 70, the total is 140 ringgit. For direct expenses, which electric and water bills, the price is 16 ringgit. And for and to find the prime cost, we total up the direct material, direct labor, and direct expenses price, which is 34 ringgit 25 cents plus 140 ringgit plus 16 ringgit. The answer will be 190 ringgit and 25 cents. And for production overhead, indirect material, oil 200 milliliter divided by 1000 milliliter times 7 ringgit. The answer will be 1 ringgit 40 cents. And for coal, 2 kilograms times 5 ringgit will be 10 ringgit. And satay stick 300 pieces divided by 1000 pieces times 5 ringgit. The answer will be 1 ringgit 50 cents. And we total out, the answer can get 12 ringgit 12 ringgit 90 cents. And to find total cost, the prime cost plus the total of indirect material, which is 190 ringgit 25 cents plus 12 ringgit 90 cents. The answer will be 203 ringgit and 15 cents. So we move to analysis of direct labor cost. Okay, this purpose to find a profit, selling price, and selling price per unit. The total business set the profit at 10% markup. Total cost of a job cost of chicken satay is 203 ringgit and 50 cents. So the profit 10% times 203 ringgit and 50 cents. The answer will be 20 ringgit point 32 cents. For selling price, the formula is total cost plus profit. Okay, so 200 ringgit 203 ringgit 50 cent 15 cents plus 20 ringgit 32 cents. The answer will be 223 ringgit and 40 cents 47 cents, sorry. Lastly, for selling price per unit, 220 ringgit point 47 cents divided by 300 pieces. So the answer will be 0.75. Next, we move to analysis of direct labor cost for beef satay. Okay, we have direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, and indirect material. Okay, for tenderloin for direct material, we have tenderloin beef 2 kilogram times 30 ringgit will be 60 ringgit, and sugar 0.5 kilogram times 2 ringgit 50 cents will be 1.25 cents. Turmeric powder 0.1 kilograms times 30 ringgit will be 3 ringgit. Fennel seeds 0.1 kilogram times 60 ringgit will be 6 ringgit. Coriander seeds 0.1 kilogram times 20 ringgit will be 2 ringgit. And lemongrass 10 pieces divided by 5 pieces times 1 ringgit will be 2 ringgit. And we total up the direct material, the answer will be 74 ringgit 25 cents. And for direct labor, we have two direct labor. First direct labor is 1600 ringgit divided by 23 days. The answer will be 70. And same as the second labor, 1600 ringgit divided by 23 days. The answer will be 70, and 70 plus 70 will be 140 ringgit. And for direct expenses, which is electric and water bills, is 16 ringgit. Okay, so we total up, we plus 74.25 cents plus 140 cents, sorry, 74.25 plus 140 ringgit plus 16 cents. The answer will be 230 ringgit and 25 cents. And for production overhead with indirect material, the oil 200 milliliter divided by 1000 milliliter times by 7 ringgit. The answer will be 1 ringgit 40 cents. And for coal, 2 kilogram times 5 ringgit will be 10 ringgit. And satay stick 300 pieces divided by 1000 pieces times 5 ringgit is 1 ringgit 50 cents, and the total will be 12 ringgit and 90 cents. So for to find the total cost, we have to plus the prime cost plus total of indirect material. Okay, 230 ringgit point 25 cents plus 12 ringgit 90 cents will be the total cost at 240 ringgit 43 ringgit and 15 cents. So for to find the profit, selling price and selling price per unit for beef satay is the business set the profit at 10% markup, and we already calculate the total cost of job cost of beef satay is 243 ringgit and 50 cent. So for the profit, 10% times 243 ringgit and 15 cents. The answer will be 25 ringgit 61 cents. And selling price, the formula is total cost plus profit. So 243 ringgit and 15 cents plus 25 ringgit 61 cents. The answer will be 268 ringgit 76 cents. And lastly, for selling price per unit, 223 ringgit 47 cents divided by 300 pieces. The answer will be 90 cents.
Okay, this was the picture of the product. In the right picture is a satay daging, when in the left picture was a satay ayam. Reflection and suggestion. From me, Nur Arashad Amin Azam. Through this group project, I gained a deeper understanding of cost classification by identifying and categorizing expenses into the direct materials, direct labor, and overhead. This process provides a clearer perspective on how each component contributes to the overall business costs. Additionally, analyzing sales trend and seasonal effect has highlighted the significance of budgeting and forecasting in ensuring business sustainability. Well, from Muhammad Amirul Aiman bin Muhammad Rizal, through this group project, I gained an insight into the challenge of starting business to Encik Nur Azam response. He remained high optimistic engaged with us. Additionally, I developed a better grasp of calculating costs, sales and profits using the job costing method. Although I initially found it quite complex, this assignment has helped me fully comprehend the process and apply it effectively. Reflection and suggestion. From Akmal Yusuf bin Muhammad Yusuf, he say, this group project has been a good learning experience for me. I learned more about cost accounting, especially how to use the job costing method. By looking at the satay jumbo business, I know better understanding how to organize costs into direct materials, labor, and overhead. This helped me to see how business calculate their costs to make sure they earn a profit. Working in a group also taught me how to share ideas and work together with my teammates. It was helpful to apply what we learned in class to real-life example. I believe this lesson will be useful for my future lesson. From Muhammad Azir Aidil bin Adnan, this group project gave me an understanding of complex of cost accounting. and how to perform in the business. The suggestion: to enhance the cost management in a business, it is crucial to implement the clear budgetary controls. Setting strict spending limit and regularly reviewing department budget can help keep their expenses in check. Additionally, holding teams accountable for exceeding their budget ensure financial disciplines. Engaging managers at all levels in the budgeting process also help to create realistic and achievable financial plans. In the conclusion, this group project has provided available insight into the essential role of a job cost card in the effective cost management. Throughout the assignment, we have developed a deeper understanding of how job cost card function as structured method for accurately tracking and allocating costs related to material, labor, and overhead for specific projects. By utilizing job cost card, business can be enhanced transparency in cost monitoring while improving accountability and accuracy in financial reporting. This approach enables a clearer view for resource usage, helping to identify opportunity for cost reduction and efficiency improvement. Thank you very much. Okay, madam, that's all from us. Thank you.